Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OG Big Sam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
All right. What's happening? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Mad Money with the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Start the week. You know what I'm saying? With the junk, the bunk. We're gonna talk about a few things today. You know, the double standard of the NBA superstar, as it were. It's just a tad bit too quiet after the first round to me. You know, with some of these eliminations, it ain't nobody got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, the KD and Joker and these Celtics. And ain't nobody on their soapbox, but we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about little Patrick Maholmes, getting ready to be out here in week one, coming into these OTAs. And we gonna just give a little Bravo, little Braves conversation. They on pace. As the odds-on favorite right now. Can they keep up the pace as the favorite? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're through the first quarter of the season for the most part. Best record in the majors. You know what I'm saying? Things looking the way they're looking. Just coming off sweep of the Rockies. Starting rotation looking pretty hot. The bullpen looking pretty hot. We the power surges. Hit chicks did the long ball. You know what I'm saying? Going on. People's gonna be in here in a minute. Fresh them will be in here in a minute. Biscuit won't be in here. He had to work. Patrick Mahomes, boy, expected to participate in OTAs. Coming up on the 26th of this month. He's running. He's exercising pretty well. He's working out very well. There's been no setbacks coming off the surgery. At month 5 going on month 6, it's looking like he's gonna be raring and ready to go. In his comeback year, if you will, resurgent year, trying to have a bounce back year. Not just him, these Chiefs. It was pretty pedestrian is not even a word. It was a pretty bad year last year. To the standard of the championship standard of the Chiefs. It was not a good year at all. Can they get back to championship form? Can they get back to Arrowhead form? Can they get back to what a lot of people call that backyard boogie football, form of winning? But it's going to be interesting to see coming off this ACL and LCL tear in his left knee. in December. And he's been on the track. He's been on the treadmill. He's been on the weight bench, the weight bar. He's been on the field running, cutting. You know, he's been strapped up with a tractor towel on his back. You know what I'm saying? Getting it down, getting it done. So I mean, I think he's looking and sounding like shoot. The face of the league, the face, the real face of the league is going to be back out there and on pace to be, you know what I'm saying, out there week one to start the season. You know, uh, you know what I'm saying. It's a trimmed down just a tad bit, and whatnot. The, yeah, while we're in the West, the AFC West, Mendoza, in Ricky mini camp, it worked out, doing a lot of stuff under center. He's been seen immersing himself in the playbook, studying film on division defenses, as it were. Mendoza looking to get in shape, be in shape, and get familiar. You know, they're saying he recognizes his deficiencies, and he came into camp working on those. Getting used to being under center, getting used to coming off from under center, and whatnot. So, kudos to the number one overall pick coming in and getting his work done, and knowing what he needs to do and how he needs to do it. And working on playing under center. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what you expect your number one overall pick to do is come in and set the standard. He's in a leadership position as a quarterback. If he's coming in and he's, what I'm saying, he's not working on things he already know how to do. He's working on things that he hasn't done pretty much at all or is not familiar with. That's what you do to get better. You know what I'm saying? You make a list of things that you have difficulty doing or haven't done very much of or don't know how to do, and you work on those. You work on those first, and that's what Mendoza's came into camp doing. He's working on first two steps of securing the snap and getting out from under center. You know what I'm saying? Repetition. You know what I'm saying? Breeds flawless activity. And he's in there getting it in. He's looking to try to stand on those expectations as the number one overall pick. You know what I'm saying? Doing that, shoot, it's gonna be interesting. The question is, are they going to play him this year? They brought Council Cousin in over there. 172 mil. I'm guessing they're gonna play the veteran while he's in the classroom. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. If he shows in camp and in preseason that he's ready to handle it, I would put him out there. There are no, slip up, there are no trip ups, and he's able to, pick and read, on the plays that are being called, and make the right reads and whatnot, run plays accurately. Hey, let it roll. But if he's struggling through camp if he's struggling through, preseason, um, it would stand the reason you let the veteran go out there. All right. Um, my Atlanta Braves have been on a tear. 20, 23-10, 24-10, best record in the majors. I'm loving the start. You know what I'm saying? You know, coming out to start with, it's been starting the last 2 years over the last, over the last, 2 years. You got the best record in the majors. You're tops in a lot of major categories from pitching and hitting right now. As it's going, you really can't ask for too much more. You got Strider back on yesterday, who pitched pretty well. So right now, America's team, Braves country, is chopping it up. Bravos are chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We're in Seattle to start the night. Did start the week. I'll probably do the third game of that series, which will be Wednesday, and then do one of the Dodgers games over the weekend. That'll be my two two Braves games of the week on that. Freshman, you good?
Yeah. This dang man computer acting up.
Let me see. My volume right. Oh, okay, that was me. I'm like, is that me or that him? You straight now?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It was kind of low there, but then I realized one of my volumes wasn't where it was supposed to be. Right.
Yeah.
Straight.
I don't know what it was with this dang computer. I had to reset it twice. Oh my goodness. It's just time to get another one. And that's all.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go in there and do self-check. You go into the maintenance compartment and open some stuff up.
I probably will. I probably need to blow it out, see if it's dirty and stuff. That's probably another thing.
Yeah. It started out, I was, conversated about Patrick Maholmes a little bit. Coming off that December 14th knee injury where he tore his ACL and LCL. And he's out on the track. He's on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? Looking to be in they got him expected to be at OTAs on the 26th. And a lot of people out there, including Andy Reid, are talking about how he's on pace to be, in gear for week one. Hey, madam.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Not much. Getting our one and only football topic in.
I heard you talking about the Braves.
Yeah, I was kind of throwing it back to get Freshman's take on the Patrick Mahomes subject. With him being ready for OTAs. Andy Reid said he's on pace to being ready for week one.
When did he get hurt? What week was that?
December 14th.
That was before Penix, wasn't it? I mean, after Penix, right? It
was after Penix. Matter of fact, I think it was 2 weeks after Penix.
Man, shoot. To me, that means a little bit. I feel like Penix is gonna be ready at that time. That just adds to the thick of our quarterback controversy.
It
One.
ain't no controversy. It ain't no controversy. Now, our representation have co-signed each other. Penix is not on the accelerated timetable. There is no rush for him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's seeing 2 or 3 doctors every week. You know, physical rehab. You know, physical therapy.
He got married.
Yeah,
I was bring that up too.
Yeah, I saw the pic. You know, a little bit of everybody was at the wedding, including Terry Fontenot, which seemed to be the topic of it would seem to be the topic of discussion here in Atlanta. You know, I'm like, man, the man can't show up to you know, he was there, you know, and made the call on his pick. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I mean, I guess he get a pass, but you know.
I mean, you know, it's not a bad thing, you know, show up to the wedding, you know, get the wedding gifts, you know. If they had 2, 3 wedding gifts in tow, you know, I mean, hey, it's a wedding.
I mean, he grabbed him too. He was the
That's what I said. He get a pass.
Yeah.
Well, y'all was saying Raheem, then that'll be you know.
No, that was the one burnt pickle that I didn't see in the picture.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
It would have been a shit stain on the photo.
Right. Yeah, Penix, I wouldn't be surprised if he was ready for week 1. I mean, but looking at, you know, our staff is err on the side of caution, and they're not pushing. There's a set rich. Listening to Matt when he was on what was that? The Dan Matt when Matt was on Dan Patrick.
Yeah.
That was there's a set regimen for him. You know, they got it on a 3-day-a-week plan with the physical therapy, with, you know what I'm saying, get the ice treatments, you know, and all of that. So they're working. They're working with some deliberate intention and making sure that, you know, where when he goes and sees the doctor and they get, you know, put him under the MRI, and, you know, they're checking, you know, all the doctors are checking for different things, you know, and then they're coming together with their notes and giving a gone on thought. All right, right now we're at 70%, you know, good. You know what I'm saying? So, and like Matt said, we're not going to put him on the field unless there's a 100% clearance.
Well, so better, you know, get to work.
Yeah, and that was, and then on the flip side, you know, back on to the Patrick Maholmes report. That was what Andy Reid said. Said that the doctor came and seen him and showed him the charts. All right, this is where we at. This is where he's at. And this is what he's able to do.
That's the difference in 2 different, completely different organizations.
Yeah.
That care.
Yeah. You know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right with how we're handling it. How's it, you know, how it's being handled.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm just kind of making a comparison of, because I know him as a competitor, he would like to compete, but you know, hey, you got to get all the way right first before trying to go out there and do that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if there is a mindset to me with Penix. I just say, even if he's 80% to get to week 1, I'm playing tour.
Yeah.
I'm playing to him. I mean, and then and you know, it has to be an absolute and complete meltdown, and the offense is stagnant for me to put him out there.
Yeah, you might have had some pink eye.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Um, me myself coming off of this one, even with the diagnosis and the description of what the operation really was, um, I'm not opposed to him not playing in 26 at all. I'm not. I mean, because you want everything to be healed. You want everything to, what I'm saying, grow back right. You want him to be able to be fully functional, what I'm saying, making the stop or making the push offs or making the stances or making the movement on the run, all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we all know it's in the hands of those three guys upstairs.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, and if they come out and be like, okay, he's ready to go, he gonna be starting. You know what I'm saying? Week 1. All right, okay, well then I bet. You know.
You know, JD Bertrand's birthday was yesterday.
Oh God. Well, he better enjoy that birthday, cause
Yeah, it was.
yeah, he might as well had a big old party, cause this is it.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I had started talking about the Braves and did. Are the matter of factly, are the Braves the odds on favorites right now? And can they keep pace? Now that we're 1/4 through the season.
I don't
You
believe
know,
all them people that's them. The way they tell it is always the Dodgers, Yankees. No, don't put the Braves on their radar. I'm sorry, cause they always hating.
because I was talking to I had a conversation with my lift driver this morning. He was in full Braves gear, you know, and I mean, because at this point in the games that we have done and games we have seen, um, if this starting rotation keeps on the way it is, going 7, going 8 innings, and we and that keeps happening to where the bullpen is only giving putting in an inning or an inning to inning and a half. You know, that's gonna be that's gonna be gravy. We playing with house money.
Well, they
With
put
a with
Lopez out. They put
with a
Lopez out there. Yeah, Lopez can go.
what happened yesterday? Because did Strider start yesterday?
Yeah, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about in the back end of the game. They put
Oh,
Lopez out there at the bullpen.
hmm.
He
I
gave up
mean,
runs.
yeah. I mean, when we get down in August and have a fresh bullpen, fresh arms, you know,
Yeah.
um, what I'm saying? I was saying that I'm gonna do the third game of this Seattle series and then do one of the Dodgers games at the end of the week.
That's fine. I'll be off.
Say you good?
No, I'm saying I'll be off because I'm only gonna do a concert tomorrow, and then I got work Friday and Saturday. But other than that,
Yeah, yeah. To the old heads, baseball heads may know. Yankees radio announcer John Sterling passes away at 87.
oh wow,
That just hit that just hit the ticker on ESPN. So it just happened.
I wonder what the Steinbrenner family got playing.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. But
I hate them with a passion.
the evil empire, yeah, right, man. Hey,
Although I think the kid's in charge over there anyway.
yeah. Old Junior got is at the controls.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
he ain't like his dad and none. His dad was ruthless.
right. Freshman, was there any UFL football? Because
Yeah,
I didn't get around to any. Can you give us a little report? Can you throw a little something out there?
Houston lost to the Columbus Aviators. The Battlehawks lost to the Louisville Kings. And Dallas lost to the DC Defenders. The Defenders are starting to look back like them old they how they played last year. Because at the beginning of this season,
I
boy, I was questioning things. I'm like, oh, y'all got a hangover. Y'all didn't got that one little championship. You think y'all doing something? Whoa. Yeah, look at you.
So,
But now,
so they the team that won
I
the
guess Dallas
UFL
sucked too.
championship.
yeah, they won last year. But now they back on it. They back at it. Back doing what they doing. BTA.
Okay.
Birmingham
I
is the
actually
one
saw a
who
game with them.
you said what?
I actually saw a game with them a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they're actually pretty good. The Orlando Storm is pretty good. What I think 5-1, 4-1 right now. These teams are
Okay.
rolling. Every time I watch one of their games, I keep saying this. The NFL definitely need to get some of these rules that they got, like making people go for it on fourth down.
Right.
Yo, that will be crazy. Because once you get past the 50, you have to go for it on fourth down, pretty much.
Well,
Oh
okay.
my God.
All
And
right.
then they have this their overtime rules. It's basically like each team gets 3 shots at scoring. And I think from it's either the 20 or maybe like the 15, but you get 3 chances. Like man, it's certain rules that I see in the UFL. I say, I swear, if they take some of these and put them in the NFL, ooh, the NFL will probably
But
be the best. It will be no argument that the NFL will be the best sport out there because some of these will be great.
Right.
it can show you how intelligent you are on fourth down.
Yeah, for sure. And then not only that, I feel like what the NFL need to do is really get with the UFL and take some of the rules that they want to
Mm,
implement and bring into the next season. Put them in the UFL and see how they work and see how they. It's so much stuff the UFL can have going on and has built. It's just I just hopefully they do it the right way. Hopefully they don't Triple H the company.
oh my God. Oh my God.
That's what I'm gonna say about that. Hopefully, don't nobody Triple H it. Triple H. They don't. The UFL can be a lovely, and then especially if they add more teams and they don't have to just keep playing the same 3 to 4 teams. They can play a team out here, play a team here, play it. Yeah,
I
it's
wonder
just
if
so.
Atlanta gonna get one.
I mean, well, you look at some of the teams that are in the UFL. They're in cities where, in some cases, where there isn't a team like Louisville,
Yeah,
Orlando.
Orlando,
You know what I'm saying? Places
Birmingham.
like that. I mean, now if they bring a team to a UFL team to Georgia, I would be thinking that maybe Macon or Savannah,
Yeah, I was just gonna say Savannah. Yeah.
you know, or Augusta, um,
Yeah.
that would make that kind of move. Um, Because I've
Yeah, we
always
got a
wondered what it
competitive
would be
level.
like to have a second pro team in the state of Georgia outside the Falcons.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly, I would want to start with each. I want to go to each state that don't have just a team. Period. You know what I mean? They don't have no sports team like
they got a team in Alabama, don't they?
I was gonna
Birmingham.
say that. What
Birmingham
about Alabama?
Stallions. Yep.
I mean, because you got to have something over there in Alabama other than the Crimson Tide and Auburn Tigers.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
and and,
What's
and
over there?
Bears
Nobody's.
Lions.
I mean, you know, sport it up, man. You know, put a baseball team over there, get an NBA team over there. You know what I
Like
mean?
I would say like Wyoming.
Oh man,
Oh,
What
what the hell is
team
in
do you have
Wyoming?
there?
Outside of the University of Wyoming and
Yeah,
and blizzards. I mean, you can say the same for North and South Dakota.
See,
yeah, that's
oh,
true.
that'll be some. It's so like I say, the UFL has so much it can be done with. It just has to be done properly.
I mean, and their attendance is good from what I've seen.
I mean, it's
Hmm.
going up more and more. If you, I also when I watch some of the games and stuff, and I do my content on it, I'm looking at the stands. Some of these stands are starting to get filled up. They're starting to,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, they're starting to fill up stands. Like I said, they keep going what they doing, adding different little things. You got celebrities coming out there.
Yeah.
You got some legendary players coming out there. So,
Hmm.
and then no, you don't need that. You got actual sports analysts commentating the games. You
Yeah.
got
I mean, because again, it's an option. Like when you guys that don't get drafted or picked up in the NFL, you have options now. UFL, CFL, Arena League. Now this European League that's getting ready to jump off. You
yep.
have options.
I think China got a football league too.
Oh
This
wow.
this the game is when you watch the games that are played internationally. You know what I'm saying, in the NFL, and I'm like, because like when we played in Belgium, when we played in Germany, you know what I'm saying, and them stadiums were when them 100,000 seat stadiums were filled, sold out. There is a market for the game of football
Yes,
internationally. You
and
know,
I and I feel like if
Hey y'all,
the UFL get it just
I'm gonna
right
jump off
and they
right quick,
go
but I'll be back.
international.
uh-huh. Yeah, there's a market, and you know what I'm saying, and when you may not get a chance to, I mean, you may not, get an opportunity right off in the NFL, a league like UFL, which is getting good now, heavy, a league like the Arena League that has marketed NFL players that have, gone over there and played a season or two and then and made it back, what I'm saying, into the NFL. Um, you know, these opportunities. You getting these coaches, and these former players that are coaches in these leagues over there. I man, shit. I ain't mad at it.
Yep, yep. You can start sending your international players.
Hmm.
Want to train them up and give them some more experience. Send them right there. So yeah, like I say, this let's let hope somebody gets in there and they have the right, marketing teams and stuff like that
Hmm.
for the UFL because that's all it's gonna take.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Look for this deal to go down. By the first week of June, AJ Brown will be a New England Patriot. At this point, I mean, I mean, he's yeah. By June 1st, I think it'll be all the specifics will be done, got worked out. 2028 first round pick for AJ. And this will be done and over with. This juncture, because that's what is what they were talking about this morning. Adam Scheffner, the Eagles, is June 1st is the targeted date for this deal to go down. So, all right. You know what I'm saying? Especially with them drafting Micaiah Lemon.
Yeah.
I mean,
they jumped in front of the Steelers and stole
yeah,
them. So yeah. They definitely knew they was giving AJ Brown up.
Yeah, with Devontae Smith, Micaiah Lemon, and Dontavian Wicks is what you're looking like over there. In the wide receiver room, the Packers have picked up Tyrod Taylor.
Oh yeah, at quarterback.
Mm-hmm. At backup, he essentially takes. He fills in Malik Willis's space.
Yes,
as a certifiable backup for Jordan Love. The Commanders, new offensive coordinator David Blah and defensive coordinator Durante Jones. They added running back Rashad White, formerly of the Bucks. Jaden Daniels, he's another one on the mend, so to speak, a little bit. Can he take a certifiable step forward in his maturation as an NFL quarterback? What up, E? It's going to be one of the question marks and storylines of next year's season. He missed 10 games in 2025, elbow and knee problems. He got to, first of all, they got to do something to keep him on the field, which has a lot to do with that line, and he needs to make better executive decisions to run or not to run, or know when to slide, know when to get down, how to get down. I think he need to go talk to Eli and learn how to the Eli school of getting down and not taking big hits as a quarterback. What is your thoughts on Jaden Daniels in Washington and his situation coming back into 2026 season?
Hopefully that front office did like Matt did, cleared out the medical, because a lot of them was starting to get hurt too, not just him.
Yeah,
a lot of people over there starting to getting hurt.
Yeah,
and we know how Washington's field is, so hopefully they take care of that. But I think he still has big games and things ahead of him, because in
year 3.
Just hopefully, I feel like they, with the new offense, because Cliff Kingsbury is not his offensive coordinator no more. Hopefully they don't use him as the run game no more, because that was another thing. They couldn't get their run game going, so that's why they was using him so much to run the ball and stuff like that. So hopefully they
they picked up Rashad White. Yeah, they picked up Rashad White. So that should give them an upkeep in the run game. And I don't know too much about this guy they hired at offensive coordinator. This Blah guy. But hopefully that he has some stuff. He maybe hopefully they elevated the staff around the offensive staff around him, like you said, like Matt did with us.
Hopefully they got I mean, I know they signed Lerman Tunsil to an extension. Hopefully they got
Mm-hmm.
more offensive linemen in there for him.
Yeah.
That's another. I mean, which is why this past draft, this is why we seen it went the way it did, because a lot of defensive line went off the board. That was the main priority of this draft. People are starting to protect these quarterbacks now, especially paying so much dang money to them. I'm pretty sure pretty soon running backs value is still going to start going back up.
Mm-hmm.
Offensive lineman value is going to start going back up, which when that happens, the decrease of quarterback salaries should go down.
Right. David Njoku is working out for the Chargers. Just saw that come across screen, and if my eyes weren't, I think I saw out of my peripheral that Anthony Richardson. I'm checking for it again. I'm waiting for it to come back around on the ticker, but I think that's right. I thought I said see him reported to the Cowboys. Don't quote me on that. It was out of my peripheral. That what made me turn my head to the television screen. Huh?
I mean, hey, Richardson gone. Hopefully he's learned not to what's the name? What was that? To not quit on his team. There you go.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was like, dang, what did he get in trouble for? What did he get in trouble for? Yeah. Hopefully he learned from that situation, bro. And hopefully he learned from not sitting here saying NFL is easier than college. Because boy,
oh my God, yeah, he did.
That statement did not age good.
It didn't age well at all.
Like, bro, I think honestly he did the head tap stuff the week after he said that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, you made that look so horrible.
Yeah,
that quick.
I was tired, man. I needed to rest. In the last 2 minutes of the game, bro. You take yourself out that crunch time?
Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks and offensive linemen, everybody actually from any position, they said, bro, you ain't never supposed to do that. And from the offensive standpoint, they was like, man, if you a quarterback, just run the ball, hand the ball off.
Right.
You check into a run play or something. You don't come off the field like that.
No, you don't. No.
And I'm just like,
that's blasphemous.
Oh, man.
That's blasphemous.
Yeah, bro.
Well, we're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. And I must say I'm a little perturbed. A little pissed. A little, huh? Why is it? I mean, we've gone through many years, and it's become, apropos. It's become the common thing to whatever mistake that LeBron James make, we got to amplify it, talk about it, and ride it out.
What mistake did he make?
Well, he hadn't. He won the first round. But there are a couple of people that did. And I'm trying to figure out why it's so quiet on the NBA front concerning these individuals. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, eliminated first round. 3-time MVP winner.
Oh, because they these are the media darlings. These are the new,
NBA. I mean, Kevin Durant.
You know what's crazy? LeBron has become Tom Brady. Remember how they was trying to hurry up and get Tom up out the league? They scooted him. They tried to hurry up and scoot him out. I honestly, and I think that's why he came back that last year. Like, bro, let me retire. let me say it. Don't put my whole retirement plan out there. Guess what? Now NFL, I'm gonna make you kiss my ass because I'm gonna come back.
And Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, these Celtics who blew a 3-1 lead to these Philadelphia 76ers.
The worst team to blow a lead to, because the 76ers ain't you ain't had to blow a lead to them. Ain't nobody had to blow a lead to them.
I mean, but I I said that if there was going to be an upset in the first round, that it would be 76 over Boston, because a lot of people weren't really, you really wasn't, paying attention. But I was like, man, Philadelphia kind of sort of got a whipstick, bro. With Maxey, MB, the youngin, Holcomb, VJ Holcomb, you know what I'm saying, and Paul George, and shit. I'm just saying, let's not scoff at these 76ers, But I'm just, it kind of got me, wrinkling my forehead. I mean, the superstar, the NBA superstar double standard, as it were. Yeah, none of us go out here and do whole hour shows. You know what I'm saying? Talking about LeBron that missed the free throw, or LeBron missed a late shot in the game, or got his shot blocked. Bruh, three-time MVP winner in Nikola Jokic out in the first round. Kevin Durant, and who y'all said was supposed to sweep LeBron in the first round. And he got sent fishing in 6 games. I'm trying, and I don't want to hear that shit about nowhere he was hurt. LeBron had played with a bad back. LeBron didn't play with a sore ankle. LeBron is playing with Father Time. I don't want to hear shit.
Yeah. Ain't no more excuses, man.
It ain't. All that energy y'all have for LeBron, where I ain't got that same energy for Jokic and Kevin Durant, and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I need you front and center with that same energy.
I think for Jokic, he's the reason.
Bro, you got your coach fired.
Yeah,
you got your coach fired. No excuses. You got your coach fired. You supposed to be at the end. I need it for them Denver Nuggets to be, Western Conference Finals or better. Because you got your coach fired.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it a buck now. Y'all out here with a 41-year-old with 21-year-old expectations.
But I guess this is just the pot stirring me.
Yeah.
At one point, he did say he was the greatest player. So
I mean, when you're doing it on the level that he's doing it, I mean, you can. You can say those words. You can portray that aura.
Well, with great power comes great responsibility.
You ain't shit, right?
I've been saving that one. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With great power, he got the responsibility to keep hearing all these haters, man. That's all. People hate greatness for long periods of time. The same thing with Tom Brady. It's cool that you're winning and stuff, but you're winning a little too much.
I mean, he was, I mean, he was, like Cam Newton said, he was, a proficient game manager, an elite game manager. He was. I mean,
It's only one game I wish he didn't win.
Yeah, well,
We ain't gonna go back on that, but that's neither
you know
here
what I'm
nor there.
saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, look, and I have this conversation now because this is the one thing that I do give him credit for. Okay, before what was it, 2011, where he had Randy Moss and his time with the Bucks, Mike Evans and all of them. Because I had challenged the guy one time. I said, name me a receiver that he had, especially in them first 3 championships. Name me a receiver that Tom Brady had in the first 3 championships. I will give him that. He had a defense. He did have a run game. But he had a bunch of no-name receivers in the first 3 championships.
Gotta say something about the tight ends he had though, because boy, they was murderers.
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah.
Hey, I think they had fear playing New England because that man, Mr. Hernandez, was not playing. Oh, y'all won today?
Yeah.
Said, yeah, I wish y'all would come in here and win and put up a touchdown, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I would give Tom Brady his credit. He did it in a lot of times without superstar receivers.
Yeah.
And I tend to throw that up that when people go in the Michael Vick argument, well, he didn't have miss me with that. Miss me with that. Tom Brady did it 3 years without a superstar, without a big name receiver. Stop it.
And he didn't put the playbook in the trunk neither.
I mean, well, I was, I try to.
And he wasn't up there fighting dogs.
Yeah,
and didn't lie about it. Now he did get caught cheating, but
yeah.
You ain't trying to. If you wasn't cheating, you wasn't really trying to win.
I mean, I still don't understand that, man. How you let them $800 million net worth draws get out of there? How you fuck that up?
I don't know.
I mean, well, I know how you fucked that up. You didn't keep your promise. Is what happened. That last year that he played, what cost him his marriage.
Yeah.
That last year, you had promised the kids and you had promised her that after that last Super Bowl win, that it was a wrap. It come back and you come pulling back up. You know what I'm saying to training camp. Now, I remember when it went down too, because TMZ was reporting it was week 6 of that season. Week 6. Jamel done packed up the house, the children, and got the hell out of Dodge.
Oh, you think it's a game?
Yeah. But all right. You didn't keep your word, so let me show you what not keeping your word gonna get you. I mean, shit. How you think? I mean, bro, you're chilling and you're chilling inside with mama too. You done fucked all the way up. Yeah. You done fucked all the way up, man.
Yeah.
Trying to. It was something else that I saw.
You want to talk about Mike's wedding?
I mean, well, we can roll back to that. I mean, with Terry Fontenot in the mix, You know what I'm saying? I mean, it also, stabilizes his world. You
Mm-hmm.
know, cause Charlotte done been there through everything.
Yeah, all his injuries, ups and
Yeah,
downs.
she was with him at Indiana. You know, she moved with him to Washington. You know what I'm saying? And she been here through this, and um, congratulations to the young man. Congratulations. You know, um, like I said, there was no there was no home of the crown.
Oh, he knew he wasn't supposed to be there. He knew he wasn't going to be. He, hey, hey, he knew he wasn't invited to this. He knew he wasn't supposed to be
Right,
there. And if he was, he made sure to stay out all the pictures.
right.
Now, I was wanting to spin back around on that because I love the seeing how all the guys are hanging out together and stuff. This is where it reminds me of when Matt was at quarterback.
Yeah,
Having his team around, doing things together, building that real camaraderie. And I think that's what we've been lacking with our offense these last few years because we had quarterback come in, acted like
yeah,
a quitter, then finally quit on the team.
yeah.
We had one guy who was getting mentored by a quitter and just couldn't get out of his own way. Not only that, you had another guy with him that he just didn't cut it. He just wasn't an NFL starter.
No, 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 not at all.
Then you get a guy that comes in here and lies. Not on what before he even lies, comes in here and loses you draft stock, then lies, and
Yeah.
then on the way to lying, proceeds to put you on a 6-game losing streak. And then want to yell, "Oh, I want to go somewhere else. I want to go somewhere where I can." Man, if you don't you don't sit
Yeah,
all the way to the back of the bench. Don't even let me
yeah.
see your. Don't let me see you at all. Like, come on, man. But now seeing this, the only thing I took notice of, I didn't see Tua there. Unless he just wasn't in the pictures that was posted or around the people who was doing all the posting and stuff like that. I would have liked to seen him there because I would wanted to see them have camaraderie together, even though they're competing for a job.
I mean, I'm not really gonna read too much into that. The Tua not being there. Um, I mean, you could, but then again, you couldn't. You know, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Tua was even in town.
Mm. He probably still getting him some rehab and stuff too.
I mean that, and then you're still getting your stuff moved. I mean you're in a townhome apartment in Buckhead. Um, you know what I'm saying? So you probably had to put some stuff in the storage, until next year, wherever you're gonna be, or whatever the case may be. Um, I mean, depending on your situation, are you keeping that house that you was in Miami? You know. Mm.
I mean, as the pot stirrer, I gotta read into everything. I gotta have some seasonings to put into this pot. I sees some things I need to be stirring, so I had to
Right,
stir it up just a little bit. Make sure it don't stick to the bottom of anything.
right. Wait, where you going with all that booty meat?
Ah.
We
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
oh man, come on now, you ain't got to be like that. Come on, baby.
No.
And for y'all who don't know, this is how you stay in love right here.
Hey, yeah. Oh man. Well, the Orlando Magic fired their coach. Those who don't know, behind that epic collapse in that series, along with Pablo Ranchero asking to be traded in the post game interview. He asked for the trade live.
Yeah. That's horrible. That means your organization needs to be relooked at. Players doing that type of stuff. Yeah.
That is just. I mean, a Hindenburg type of situation right there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know.
Now I heard you say you think the Hawks should fire their coach.
Yes, and yes.
On that.
Yeah. I knew it. I knew it was something that I couldn't hadn't got to. I'm. There was enough talent on this team for them not to look like that. Now I understand Jake. The big white boy. He was hurt. I mean, but there was no moving of the meter or the adjustments in this series. It wasn't. It wasn't. You got out coached by Mike Brown, bro.
So what you saying? He was out there pulling some homie the clown stuff.
I mean, it's sadly to say, and I'm one that had a lot of respect and love for Quinn Snyder, but you got out coached by Mike Brown, bro. You got out coached by Mike Brown. Let that sink in. You got out coached by Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown.
Who?
Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? And your playoff rotation, you had your young big man completely out of the rotation. Little young and Wichita sauce, as I call it, the young Frenchman.
Yeah.
Who was your starting power forward during the season, and you nixed him out of that damn playoff rotation. How you do that? Okay. Buddy Hill, who finally got, what I'm saying, able to play, didn't see no action in the playoffs. You got a 43% three-point shooter sitting at the end of your bench. And you didn't use him at all. And in that series, especially in game 3 and 4, you know what I'm saying, where we were stagnant on three-point shooting, you did not use this man at all. He needs a pink slip. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I'm advocating. I'm advocating for Jared Stackhouse, Nick Van Exel. Thibodeau.
These are your replacements for him.
Yeah.
Thibodeau was the Bulls coach, right?
Yeah, he was the Bulls coach, and he was the coach of the Knicks before Mike Brown.
And he didn't he coach in Minnesota too?
I think so. I think so. I want to say so. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I would take
Might be
him
wrong.
to. I would take him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back when he was coaching the Bulls, I liked the squad and his rotation that he had with Derrick Rose and
Mm-hmm.
Joakim Noah and Luol Deng and Carlos Bruiser and Taj Gibson. All
Yeah.
those guys. Yeah. Yeah, I would take. I
Yeah.
would. Yeah, that would be a great coach.
I'm out on Quinn right now after this series. I'm just you got out coached by Mike Brown, bro.
Yeah, he can go.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't no coming back from it. You got out coached by Mike Brown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I mean, really, let that shit there sink in. You know what I'm saying? I hate it for what it is, but I mean, dude, you made no adjustments to their adjustments. Especially in especially on the boards. I mean, I would have sent somebody there off the bench just to get a flagrant technical foul and knock that boy Mitchell out. I mean, we were getting bullied. We were getting used and abused like an old foot industrial prostitute.
Oh, damn.
Oh wow.
That's damn.
Yes.
Or a lot lizard.
Oh,
I'm just saying, man. And again, this is coming from a person who was all in on Quinn Snyder. I was a Quinn Snyder fan. Fan. But you got out coached by Mike Brown.
you know what I was gonna say the other day? I'm done with the Hawks, and if they change all that bullshit.
I mean, there's enough talent, on this team to start with. When you have some semblance of a foundation, I would. All these guys that you traded for, I would do my best to keep them, core them. You know what I'm saying? And you go and you draft a big man, and a point guard.
Yeah, who's
That's where
making these decisions?
you know what I'm saying. That's what you do right here. But I mean, you give Chris Snyder the pink slip, and if I'm the board right now, I am on the phone tracking somebody find Tom Thibodeau or Jerry Stackhouse or Nick Van Exel. I need all three of them in my office to have some conversation. I'm just saying, man.
But are the Hawks willing to make them changes though?
They're gonna have to be at this point. You're gonna have to be.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be willing at this juncture because you can't get out coached by Mike Brown, bro, and keep a job. You can't.
Right.
You can't. You just can't. You just can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's just some things that are not allowed.
Right.
Black in America.
Right.
Coaching bad basketball and football.
Yeah.
Right.
Thinking you can beat Bruce Lee up. Sad day in Blackhead.
Yes, yes, yes.
Also, do
The
not put raisins in the potato salad.
Oh God, no, that's the worst potato salad.
no, you can't. The Bulls hired Bryson Graham to head the front office. He was the Hawks senior VP to be executive VP of basketball operations. Um, there's some goings on right now. Again, Orlando Magic fired Jamal Mosley after that horrid collapse against the Pistons. But yeah, again, after this series with the Knicks, I'm out on Quinn Snyder. No, when you get out coached by Mike Brown, you need to retire from coaching.
That's embarrassing.
You need to retire from coaching. I'm just saying. You know, um,
So,
you
do
know.
you think they're going to fire him, or they going to give him one more
I,
season?
well,
Same reason UGA didn't fire that guy.
Because the conversation going to be, at least I got us to the playoffs. I did get us
yeah,
what was that, a
yeah,
12-game win streak and
yeah,
stuff like that. That's going to be the conversation.
yeah. Yeah, you had the 11-game win streak. Okay, yeah, but um, that series it left a lot to be undesired. That
Man, that
series,
remind me March Madness with UGA.
yeah, against Ole Miss, yeah, yeah. And now I'm over here shivering and twitching and shit behind that shit.
I'm talking about it, yeah. I'm like,
You know,
how you didn't even you just gave up in the basketball game in March Madness. Now the house
right.
give up.
So I'm gonna ask this. He stays. What does it need to be done for him to be successful and to keep his job?
Well, again, a lot of the talent that was brought in from the moves they made at the trade deadline, I think you keep all of it. To be honest with you, the personnel is especially what we got from Golden State. I can't. You know who I'm trying to say. Uh, the what we got from Golden State. What his name is? Damn
I didn't forgot.
Right.
But y'all know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, yeah.
You definitely give him you give him a check. You keep him. You. I think you do whatever you have to do to keep CJ McCollum in the building. That veteran leadership is a must. Mikael Alexander, Dyson Daniels, all of them. You go into the draft. You draft a big man. There are going to be 4 or 5 of them that is going to be, what I'm saying, available in the draft, and you get a point guard. If you go into free agency, there may be some names at that position that you might want to take a look at, maybe possibly. Um, you know, and you solidify this roster, and you take you give him, and you like, you got to make this work. If
I
you
don't
can't
trust
make
him.
you can't make this work with this, then we'll be terminating you at the end of the season in 27.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Because like I told friends a little while ago, right now, if I'm front office, I'm on the phone searching for Nick Van Exel, Jerry Stackhouse, or Tom Thibodeau right now. I just
Exactly.
you know, you know, you know what I'm saying. I mean, is she,
So
We need the
mindset wise,
right coaches.
what'd say, Fresh?
I was gonna say mindset wise, what does he need to do as a coach?
He needs to be aggressive, man, and get better with his in-game, uh, adjustments. That's probably me being a prisoner of the moment, you know what I'm saying, coming off this series, but that's what I see. You know, I mean, is there's no way that this team should have looked the way it looked in this series against New York. You know what I'm saying? In games 4, 5, and 6. We look like an AAU team out there against the Knicks.
Well, I guess when Trey was here,
Bruh. Okay, you're in the game 6, an elimination game, and you're down by 50 in the second quarter
embarrassing.
in your home arena. On your home floor, you're down by 50. If game 5 wasn't bad enough, that 21-point ass whooping, 29-point ass whooping, and you come out here in a elimination game in game 6 on your home floor, and the game is already over in the second quarter. Midway through the second quarter, the New York Knicks had 72 fucking points. And we had 22 points.
Damn.
At the 6-minute and 47-second mark in the second quarter, the fucking game was over. Fans were leaving the game in the second quarter, bruh. Let that sink in. Fans were leaving the game in the second fucking quarter. In an elimination game on your home court, and you down 50?
Yeah.
You can't unsee that shit.
Let me see. He let him walk in the trap and take over the trap.
Bruh.
God damn.
How you walk in a nigga trap and rob a motherfucker with a slingshot?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy work. You know, it's crazy. I just seen a video of a guy robbing a food place with a knife.
Yeah, right.
To the back. He went into the back and made himself some food and robbed. I'm like, damn, y'all let him do all this with a knife?
Knife is crazy.
It's 3
Right.
or 4, y'all.
Right.
I'll let him rob you with a knife.
So, all present company gonna be in attendance on the on Raw.
I won't be.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to do something.
Okay.
Man, Triple H done.
But I will watch it though. I will make sure I watch it to have our discussion tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying, that might be because it's all good. It may be we may take night off.
Triple H put a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah, especially with all these releases.
Yeah, I saw that over the weekend. I'm like, a
That
New Day? Come on now.
that that's gonna be a topic of conversation on tomorrow.
So wait a minute, was Kofi released or did he retire?
All of them,
No,
yeah.
him and Xavier Woods,
Yeah.
the TKO, they lowballed them on the contract renewal, and they were like, you know what, it's like thanks
I
for
heard
no.
Roman Reigns might be out too.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
can't happen.
the man that got the belt, the man that's carrying the company right now.
From what I heard, shoot, the way he putting folk up in the alumni, shoot, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, he do that. Oh, they do that WWE over.
Yeah.
I mean, that behind the scenes, real talk, things are relatively kind of bad. Um, but like I said, that a lot of that's gonna be a conversation on tomorrow. Because me and the fellas was actually talking about that in the chat with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Wood. There's some interesting perspectives. Um, with them. Um, I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. I haven't seen Kofi and Xavier Woods in a match in almost a year.
Yeah, I just keep seeing them. I see them backstage every now and then.
Yeah,
Of
backstage now and then, the little backstage promo, little backstage little segments, but and they haven't headlined Nathan, bro. They haven't been involved in nothing since since Big E's retirement, and then going heel, that didn't work at all.
Yeah, the man, they need to get it back.
Turn somebody, a group like New Day, heel. They made them too buddy and stuff like.
We're talking about the New Day, who's right now, up until this past year, was leading all superstars in merchandising revenue. Well, they were selling cereal, pancakes, trombone instruments. You know what I'm saying?
They probably could sell a sock.
I'm just saying, hats. You know what I'm saying? It is not. And what they have done with this stick and this character, and it has gone downhill.
Yeah, the man need to get it back. Seriously.
Right. Man, y'all be sure to check out the originators tonight. Like I said, the Braves are out in Seattle.
Yeah.
The Detroit Pistons give JB Bickerstaff an extension. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for conversation.
Right.
It's the beginning of the week, people.
Yeah. It's the start of the week. Tune in tomorrow for the almighty OG Raw report. Recapping Raw. We'll have an old school signal. I may be something I come up with by the time lunchtime roll around tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On some old school perspective. It might be Thunderbolt Patterson. It might be.
Okay. Yeah. Just let me know, and I'll do my research and history, digging, so I can have a word or two.
You know what I'm gonna do. We gonna do. We gonna do Ryan Simmons.
Okay.
We're gonna do Ryan Simmons. That we gonna do. It's closer to this era with people, you know what I'm saying, recognize that name because that let the youngins be like, oh, I know that name. Damn.
But
Yeah. So hey man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, joining in. You know, hey man, we gonna keep it. Hey, gonna keep it dirty and all. We always do. Keep it real with us. Let your next choice be your best choice for the madam, the freshman. I am the people's OG, aka Mr. White. Hey man, shout out to six subs in the Scrub Entertainment. Yeah, y'all keep it up over there. Hey, shout out to Rent Free Entertainment.
mhm.
We out.
Hey.